and tamas, an invocation of these energies that are responsible for the creation, destruction, and creation again, yet again, spiraling around me, encapsulating me, mysticizing me, mystifying you. Am I a myth or a reality? Today's reality is tomorrow's myth. Tomorrow's myth is yesterday's reality. I weave a web of illusion. I entice, I create desires. Am I terrible? A destroyer, a slayer of all that entangles into my web, licking the root of their desires, vanquishing it, bestowing freedom to all who dare to play with me. I am Maya. The fire within is without. I am the creator and the destroyer. Come, play with me. Isn't it all in our mind? Mind, which is just a space, one thought born, one thought dead, like forms, births, relationships, rising like a bubble gum in my mouth, and ending it right there, convictions which are trained by time, swallowing them, vanquishing them, licking them, erasing them. Maya is laughing, giving it yet another chance to play with her, enjoying the whole parody of blood, life, birth, and death, and life again. Do I want to be liberated? Do I want to continue with the game? My game is in my mind. My mind is a flight. My flight is beyond a zillion skies, suns, moons, and stars. I ride the wave of wind and water. I dive deep beneath the earth, finding the worlds of earth and skies no different from the worlds above or from the world within. I believe that to explain the manifestations from one to many of forms, names, and calendar of time within which each one of us was created, give it one more minute, okay, can be attributed to an evocation of these energies. It is my personal belief that from the mythological form of Ardhanarishwar, when Parvati disengaged from Shiva, Shakti gained form, started manifesting as many, or what we call this world. From Shakti rose Saptamatrikas, Ashtalakshmis, the Navdurgas, the Das Mahavidyas, multiplying further into Chausat Yogini, into Ikyasi Yogini, forms that continue to evolve to satisfy our needs, desire, or to bring balance to the world. This, of course, is my personal belief. Not something you will find in a book or rendered as a philosophy, researching somewhere in a library. But it appeals to me just as much as many versions of Shakti that exist. I share in those versions, and I'm fascinated by the interpretations and manifestations too. As Virginia Woolf writes, for we think back through our mothers, if we have been. Can I continue or should I stop? Round it out, okay. I go down. I start with archetypes. I forget the history of the yoginis. So archetypes, symbols, chance, automatism, spontaneity, energy, gesture, materiality, knowledge, transcendence, wisdom, discretion, liberation, merging of forms and sounds, and essence, crossing over from flight to light to insight, enter into insight, into the realm of incarnation, death, birth, and the journey of soul in segments. Do you see a full stop? Do you see a full stop? The energy does not stop there. At that point, it recoups, reforms, and moves on. Death is not an end. It is an energy changing direction, coursing again, thrusting again in different forms and space and pace. Just like my painting, me cuddled in the lap of my Pitaji, mesmerized by the stories, fantasies, fantasizing, drawing that first dot, that full stop, and falling in love with the movement as that dot changed into line, a line into form, and that form gaining life, rhythm, dance, and life. How I drew on the walls my clothes and myself, experiencing the pulse of movement. I was in love for the first time, and it stayed with me. Birth and death are two sides of the same coin. Time is cyclical. There is no end. Is or is not. Know or not to know. I am or not. In the vastness of my heart chakra, there is only curiosity. From the sublime, we emerge. To the grass, we expand. Attachments, desires, thirst binds. She cannot move forward. The clinging is mutual. Letting go is always a struggle. We are tied by the same umbilical cord. The binding ropes becomes an umbilical cord, connecting all souls with the superconsciousness, the divine and the light. In the yoni, soul and body come together. Again and again and again in life after life, the play of life begins and it ends. The cycle continues. It surprises us with choices. Two journeys, 2 feet carve a path of their own. Two moments, 2 lives pass away. Live those drenched, dive deep in color, brimming with rhymes and songs. Nothing came out of the churning of oceans. In the desperate desire, I saw the alchemy of nectar turning into poison. I saw myself changing. In the desire to be perfect, saw myself falling from the heart, collapsing into a square, bland wood. Who says there is liberation here? Who says it is important to rise after falling? Who says it is important to see yourself and others in you after falling? Only rising is important. After liberation, it's important to live. After watching yourself, just seeing yourself is important. The truth of life resides in black. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The body returns to dust in grave. But isn't grave also a womb? Energy flows back into the universe. The Hiranyagarbha, the golden womb, from which the first seed emerges, tracing the path of prana through body. And the journey continues through fire to air, to water, to earth, to life. The fire of fire is also in the female body. As said in Bhadranayaka Upanishad, they pass into the smoke, from smoke into the night, from the night into the fourth night of the waning moon. Reaching the moon, they become food. There the gods feed on them. When that ends, they pass into this very sky. From the sky into the wind, from the wind into the rain, from the rain into the earth. Reaching earth, they become food. They are again offered in the fire of a man. And then take birth in the fire of a woman. Thank you so much for being so patient. Thank you so much. So this was my experience. I don't expect everyone to agree with it, but I'm in love all the time, and I just like to share that love with everyone. Thank you so much for listening.